My name is Misaki Kondo. I'm 27. I run an izakaya, a Japanese-style bar, in Tokyo. Aside from the izakaya business, I also started a food delivery business a few years ago. Thankfully, they're both going well. Misaki-san, table 6 is ready for check. Misaki-san, there's a delivery order. Okay, I got it. Even though it's a weekday, the restaurant is very busy. Thank you for waiting. Here's your order. She looks depressed. I wonder what's wrong. I became concerned about her as she looked too depressed to be alone in an izakaya. The food is still there. She hasn't even touched it. I'm sorry. Is something wrong with the food? I became so worried that I decided to talk to her. She slowly raised her head and looked at me.
No, there's nothing wrong with it. The dish is from my hometown and I just don't have good memories of it.
That means we're both from the same town. I suddenly found something we have in common. My restaurant's specialty is hard monjayaki, which is very popular in my hometown.
It is delicious.
As she took a bite, she reminded me of an old friend. Do you happen to be Ichise-san? I mean, Chisa Ichise? Long time no see.
Oh my god! Are you Kondo-kun?
Yeah, how have you been? I had no idea you live in Tokyo.
I'm doing good! Yeah, I live here now!
She looked happy for a second, but started to look depressed again. Her name is Chisa Ichise. We were in the same club for 3 years in high school. Back then, my dream was to become an opera singer. So I worked hard and got into a music school in Tokyo. On the other hand, she stayed in her hometown for family reasons. I believe she went to college and studied theater. In high school, we saw each other every day. But once we graduated, we no longer saw each other. So I was excited to see her again after a long time.
You look like you're doing well. How is your singing coming along?
Oh, actually, I don't sing anymore. Rather, I can't.
What?
I hurt my throat 5 years ago, so my dream fell through. Now I run this izakaya.
That's unbelievable.
I couldn't believe it either at first, but now I found a new dream to pursue. Misaki-san, help! We're so busy! Oh, sorry. I'll be right back. Sorry, let's talk again. Is your number still the same?
Nope, I changed it.
Okay, here's mine. Let's go out for dinner sometime. We have a lot to talk about.
Uh-huh, thank you.
I hurried back to work. She looked like she was in trouble, and it's also strange that she's in Tokyo. When I checked my phone after work, there was a missed call from Chisa.
I was surprised to see you today. It had been a long time.
I didn't expect to see you there either.
By the way, is it true that you've stopped singing?
Yeah, that's right.
Can I see you sometime soon? I'd like to speak with you properly.
So I decided to meet Chisa on my next day off.
Kondo-kun! Thanks for waiting. I knew you'd come early, but I still made you wait.
Her face was red, probably because she came running. She looked sorry for making me wait. Oh, she's pretty. When I was a student, I was so focused on club activities that I wasn't interested in anything else. So I never realized how beautiful she was until now. Oh, no worries. I arrived just a moment ago. I looked away from her so that she wouldn't notice I was getting excited. There's a nice Italian restaurant. Let's go there.
Sure, thanks.
Oh, I need to calm down. She just has something to discuss with me. I shouldn't be expecting anything strange.
I miss the good old days. You weren't interested in anything but theater.
That's not true. I was just really into it. We were reminiscing about our high school days. I remembered how we used to go home together after club activities. We used to buy food on our way home as well. Oh, by the way, how come you don't like hard monjayaki anymore? We both used to eat a lot back then. She may not look like it, but she really eats a lot.
I can keep eating.
Sorry. We have no more flour.
What? Okay, Kondo-kun, let's go to another restaurant.
What the? What the? I remember she was well known for her gluttony in my hometown. It certainly was her favorite food, but she said she doesn't like it anymore. Something really serious must have happened. If you don't want to talk about it, you don't have to.
I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want to talk about it, but...
She's reluctant to say it. It really must be something serious. I'll hear about that next time. We should talk about something fun today. It's been such a long time since we last met. It's better to have fun. Since then, Chisa started to invite me out for food and drinks on a regular basis. It felt as if we were back in our school days, but at the same time, I began to have feelings that I didn't have back then. I had no interest in anything but theater back then, so it was really unexpected. One day, we had lunch together and were leisurely strolling around the park. Oh, by the way, I got tickets for a theater play. Do you want to go see it?
Oh. Of course. But there are premium tickets. How did you get them?
My friend gave them to me.
Wow. How lucky.
The play was over by noon and we went to a cafe to talk about it. We were excited over how good the play was.
That was amazing. I was trying to learn a thing or two from the actor, but there's no way I could do what they did.
Same here. It was unbelievable how good they were.
There's no wonder he's said to be the top tenor singer in Japan.
Yeah, I was genuinely fascinated by his singing.
Yep, same here. But I liked your play too, Kondo-kun.
I was surprised by the sudden compliment I got.
You were so romantic and passionate when you sang about love. But you could also sing with anger. You were so amazing that I couldn't believe we were the same age.
Oh, really? It's kind of embarrassing when you say that to my face.
You really were amazing. I know that better than anyone else.
Oh man, you're really making me blush.
Well, I'm your very first fan. I've watched you more than anyone else.
My heart skipped a beat hearing that. It sounded like she was implying something. You were more amazing though. The teachers and all the other students used to come to her practice just to hear you sing.
That's not true. They wanted to hear you sing, not me.
She was adamant and would not give in. She's the type who never gives in, so I was trying to change the topic.
You know, you really are amazing. Your vocal range is like a pro, and you can subtly change your accents depending on the character you play. Oh, your Phantom of the Opera was wonderful. It still excites me even now when I think back on it. You were so cool. You were able to act so well using classical English. Even pros say it's difficult to do Phantom, but you did it with perfection as a student. It's no exaggeration to say you're a genius.
Okay, just calm down.
Fine. Then let's get married. Let's do it now.
What the hell? Why? There are millions of better guys out there. Chisa always makes jokes about getting married with me. She knows I don't know how to respond to this kind of joke. And she's right. I don't know what to say now. I'm happy to see she's enjoying this, but it's not a very pleasant joke.
I'm actually not kidding.
What? Did you say something?
Nope. You are so thick, seriously.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh, I have an idea. Give me your room key as a form of apology. I'll end the contract for my apartment.
Why? She tickled me and I couldn't help but laugh out loud.
Oh, is this your weak spot? Right here.
Stop it! That tickles! I couldn't stand it anymore. I got up from my seat to escape from her. Oh, I was wondering who was making so much noise. Is that you, Kondo? Huh? He's probably about my age. I think I've met him somewhere before, but I can't remember. And isn't that my fiancé there? I was wondering where you went, leaving your husband behind. I thought he's just crazy, but Chisa's expression became tense. Who are you? Huh? You don't remember? Oh, right. You've always been socially awkward. You couldn't do anything but that lame musical play. The way he laughed reminded me of someone I met in the past. Are you Ikaria? You finally remember me? You really are a hopeless bastard. This guy's Leo Ikaria. His father owns a number of real estate properties. And Leo is notorious in my hometown for throwing his weight around using his father's influence. I thought he would never come out of our hometown because he wouldn't be able to use his father's influence. Why is he here? Come on, let's go home.
No.
You have nothing but that pretty face of yours. You should be thanking me for making you my mistress. What's with that attitude?
I don't know what's going on, but whatever he's saying is not right.
I'll make you my mistress. Stop it. Let go of me. Get lost, you bastard. There's no way I will. You're the one who should get lost. Don't you know who I am? Or are you too stupid to know anything? You just have rich parents and nothing else. You haven't changed at all. Shut up, shut up, shut up! Don't talk to me that way! Leo became furious. It seems that nothing has changed since he was a student. The waiter rushed over to us, but he didn't stop screaming. What's going on? It seems my son is making a lot of noise. Dad, these guys won't listen to me. Oh, I see. You heard him. Can you let him do what he wants? I let out a sigh while looking at the monster and the father who raised him. I understand that you care about your son, but you should stop him from making others uncomfortable. He's even trying to mess up someone's life right now. I'm sorry. It's my fault that I let my son become like this. So it's my responsibility to let him do whatever he wants. That's not responsibility. That's just spoiling him. That may be so, but it's the only thing I can do. Then Chisa interrupted us.
Because of him, my life was ruined! Why do you think I can marry such a guy?
Huh? She was about to start crying, and she began to talk about why she ended up here in Tokyo. She says Leo started harassing her in high school. He asked her out, and she rejected him. That's when he started harassing her. After I graduated from high school and I left my hometown, the situation got a lot worse. Because of Leo's father, her father got fired from his job, and her mother couldn't get any part-time job either. Chisa quit college and decided to work to support her family, but she also couldn't get a job. The only hope she had was her theater group, but they no longer offered her any roles.
All of that happened because of this guy! Why would anyone be allowed to do that? Is he that special?
I knew he was crazy, but I didn't think he was this bad. I became angrier and angrier, but Leo didn't stop. So what? It's your fault for not listening to me. He really is one hell of a monster. There's no way you're going to get away with that. I'm special. I'm different from you commoners. What is going on here? Then I suddenly remembered that I had forgotten something very important. Oh, Sensei! You never showed up, so I came looking for you. I'm sorry. It's okay. We've met before. Ikaria-san, what's this all about? Oh, Tori-sensei, well, To my surprise, it seems Leo's father also knows Otori-sensei. This old gentleman is Hajime Otori. He's a professor emeritus at the university I attended and a heavyweight in the music industry. I knew he was influential, but I didn't think even a local real estate tycoon knew him. Sounds like it's just as they say. It looks like we had better reconsider everything. What? It's going to be fine. My son is just a bit outspoken. That is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about your business idea you proposed to me the other day. I shouldn't have even listened to you. No way. I was going to help you, but it looks like I should never get involved with you. He never raises his voice. He calmly convinces people. That's scarier than shouting. But then, my company will be in trouble. Oh, I'm sorry, but our business relationship has just come to an end. Oh, no. You two, go home now. And I suggest you get ready to move out of your house too. By the way, is she the person you wanted to introduce to me?
Huh? What?
Chisa was puzzled. We all took seats. That's right. She's the promising actress I was talking about.
What?
She's really talented. She always has been, ever since she was a student. I had no doubt that she would become a star, but I learned that her theater group wasn't giving her any proper roles. So I decided to make my new dream come true with her. She suddenly has a nice voice. I think she's good. I told you I can't sing anymore, right?
Uh-huh.
So I found a new dream. I want to support talented people, like you.
What?
I want you to become a star.
What?
I hurt my throat and could no longer sing. I was in despair, but Otori-sensei told me, singing is not the only choice you have. It is the duty of a talented person like you to help your successes. Sensei, I want to help her. Understood. I will do whatever I can. Ever since the day we met again, I knew she was the one. But I thought she might have given up on our dream. So I asked Sensei to get me the tickets for the play earlier today. It was clear she was still passionate about theater. She hasn't changed at all since she was a student. So I became convinced that she is the one. But it's all up to you, Chisa.
Then, will you support me for the rest of my life?
What?
You said you're going to support me, right? That means you'll support me for the rest of my life, no? This is equivalent to a marriage proposal, right? So let's get married. Let's do it.
Why would we do that?
Don't worry. I knew since long ago that you were the only guy I want to be with.
She took my hand and held it firmly, with a smile on her face.
I'll make your dream come true.
Oh, okay. She scared me a bit, but I nodded. The company Leo's dad used to run lost Otori-sensei's support on a major project they were working on. As a result, the company got a huge amount of debt and went bankrupt. Leo, who had nothing but his rich father, disappeared from our hometown along with his father. On the other hand, Chisa, with the help of Otori-sensei, got into a major theater group in Tokyo. She was on her way to become a big star. She has already been casted as one of the lead roles in a big musical play coming up. As for me, I was still running my izakaya, along with my new company that trains actors and singers. I wonder if she's coming home soon. It's about time for Chisa to come home.
I'm home!
She came home with lots of energy. She's in a good mood as usual. She can now focus on acting. Seeing Chisa with a big smile makes me happy. Welcome home! My new dream of making Chisa a big star is gradually coming true. I'm glad I didn't completely give up on theater.